Coming up on 5 Minute News. Conspiracist Alex Jones to pay almost $1 billion for Sandy Hook lies. Los Angeles council leader resigns over racist remarks. And 70% of animal population extinct since 1970. It's Thursday, October 13. I'm Anthony Davis. A jury yesterday ordered conspiracy theorist Alex Jones to pay nearly $1 billion to Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting victims' relatives and an FBI agent who said he turned their loss and trauma into years of torment by promoting the lie that the rampage was a hoax. The $965 million verdict is the second big judgment against the InfoWars host for spreading the myth that the deadliest school shooting in U.S. history never happened, and that the grieving families seen in news coverage were actors hired as part of a plot to take away people's guns. The verdict came in a defamation lawsuit filed by some of the 26 people who were killed in the 2012 shooting, plus an FBI agent who was among the first responders. A Texas jury in August awarded nearly $50 million to the parents of another slain child. Robbie Parker, who lost his 6-year-old daughter Emily, said outside the Connecticut court that he was proud that what we were able to accomplish was just to simply tell the truth. And it shouldn't be this hard, and it shouldn't be this scary, said Parker, who became an early target of conspiracy theorists after he spoke at a news conference the day after the shooting. The jury awarded him the most of any plaintiff, $120 million. Jones wasn't at the court but reacted live on his InfoWars show, saying the verdict didn't matter because he's bankrupt, and asked his viewers for more donations. The jury awarded various sums to the victims' relatives who testified that they were threatened and harassed for years by people who believed the lies told on Jones's show. Mark Barden testified that conspiracy theorists urinated on the grave of his 7-year-old son Daniel and threatened to dig up the coffin. Now retired FBI agent William Oldenburg awarded $90 million, described the horror he saw at the school as he responded alongside other law enforcement, and his outrage at seeing online claims that he was an actor. A former president of the Los Angeles City Council resigned from public office on Wednesday, 3 days after a recording surfaced of her making racist remarks in a meeting that is now the subject of a state investigation. Nuri Martinez, the first Latina to hold the top post on the council, announced her decision in a press release following a groundswell of outrage and calls for the resignations of her and 2 other members involved in the conversation recorded last year. Martinez made the racist remarks about the black son of a white councilman and other crude comments. Her resignation statement did not address those comments, though in words directed at her daughter, she said, "I know I have fallen short recently of the expectations we have for our family. I vow to you that I will strive to be a better woman, to make you proud." The announcement was made several hours after Attorney General Rob Bonta said he would investigate Los Angeles' redistricting process that the 3 council members discussed with a Labor leader, in which they schemed to protect Latino political strength in council districts. Nuri Martinez had stepped down as council president on Monday, while still holding on to her council seat. Her decision to give up her seat came as President Joe Biden was due to arrive in Los Angeles a day after he condemned the remarks and called on all 3 council members, Martinez, Kevin DeLeon, and Jill Cedillo, to resign. Bonta, a Democrat like the 3 council members, said his investigation would lead to civil liability or criminal charges, depending on what is found. Earth's wildlife populations have plunged by an average of 69% in just under 50 years, according to a leading scientific assessment, as humans continue to clear forests, consume beyond the limits of the planet, and pollute on an industrial scale. From the open ocean to tropical rainforests, the abundance of birds, fish, amphibians and reptiles is in freefall, declining on average by more than 2/3 between 1970 and 2018, according to the WWF and Zoological Society of London's biennial Living Planet report. Many scientists believe we are living through the 6th mass extinction, the largest loss of life on Earth since the time of the dinosaurs, and that it's being driven by humans. The report's 89 authors are urging world leaders to reach an ambitious agreement at the COP15 Biodiversity Summit in Canada this December, and to slash carbon emissions to limit global heating to below 1.5 degrees centigrade this decade to halt the rampant destruction of nature. Latin America and the Caribbean region, including the Amazon, has seen the steepest decline in average wildlife population size, with a 94% drop in 48 years. You can subscribe to 5 Minute News on YouTube with your preferred podcast app. Ask your smart speaker or enable 5 Minute News as your Amazon Alexa flash briefing skill. Subscribe, rate and review online at 5minute.news. 5 Minute News is an Evergreen podcast covering politics, inequality, health and climate, delivering independent, unbiased and essential world news daily.